So the walking school bus program is a program that basically is just designed to get kids more physically active and have an alternative way for them to get to school rather than taking a school bus or getting dropped off by a private motor vehicle by their parents. So really the walking school bus, the way it works is the very same way a vehicular school bus would work, except for the fact that they're walking. So there's a designated route, there's a designated pickup spot for each student. We have a series of trained adult route leaders. And the program, I mean, it's pretty simplistic in concept, but there's a lot of planning in the background and a lot of preparation needs to be done for a program to work smoothly.
The College of Nursing at the Senior 1 level, we have a community health clinical, and as part of our community health clinical, we do what's called an aggregate project, where we look at a community as a whole and then take a component of that, which would be the aggregate, to design a health-based intervention to meet the needs of that aggregate population. Elementary school children are at an age where they're beginning to gain a little more autonomy and independence, but they still need close parental oversight. They're walking to and from schools. There's a lot of congestion around schools. You want to make sure that they're safe when they're walking, that they know the route to school, that they know the route home from school, and that they're through controlled intersections and things like that to keep them safe while they engage in their activities of daily living, which includes school.
It's to promote physical activity for the students, to increase their socialization, and to promote safe routes to school. It teaches them how to cross the street safely, how to walk nicely as a group, and it's just a really fun activity for them to do early in the morning before school starts.
So we hope through the pilot program that we really can foster some parent involvement and really get that participation kind of from a grassroots level and get those parents involved and those parents serving as the adult route leaders, so the program can then continue after the involvement of the UW-Oshkosh nursing students.
To get the adults involved is really important because we are only here through April, and the adults can really make this project into a yearly program.
I think the walking school bus program is great. I love being able to see where other kids in our neighborhood live. It makes me feel really like I'm a part of the community when we can all walk together. And it gets us out and moving in the morning before school. I think it's good for the kids to burn some energy before the day starts.
Our students are incredibly energized and happy to be here, and every morning there's a big smile on their faces, and that is always well supported because there's always a smile on the kids' faces, the little kids too, so they really enjoy it.
This was one of the most exciting projects. I had never heard of walking school bus before, and once you start doing it, it's fun for everyone, for the adults, for the students, and especially for us to see it become such a success and all the smiles on the children's faces.
It's actually really fun. The kids seem to enjoy it, and I actually asked one of the students this morning how they liked the walking school bus, and they said it's so much fun and they really enjoy doing it, so that's really rewarding. We actually have some water bottles, and we have these pins that they can put onto their backpacks. It has it's a little foot, and it's on a keychain, so they can put that on every time that they walk to school. And then we also have some gift cards that we can give them at the end. They have umbrellas. It's just a couple of little things that we give them to make this an exciting adventure for them.
Our partnership with the UW-Oshkosh Nursing Program and the students has been, I mean, just outstanding. To have that kind of a resource for them to be involved and have outreach into the community, into our schools, is just invaluable. We don't have the staff resources in our office to do that and have that kind of in-depth involvement, so the partnership and the collaboration has been outstanding.
It's important for our students to understand how powerful they can be in terms of looking at an issue, determining an appropriate intervention, implementing that intervention, and then assessing for the effectiveness. It is utilizing the nursing process in a community venue, and it truly does speak to how a few minds put together, coming up with a few solutions, and having a willingness to work together can achieve some extremely great outcomes.
Have a good day at school, everyone. Make sure you learn a lot.